Hi, Erinn Renyer here again with Washburn University. Just wanting to help you out with your KMEA excerpts. Here is the second installment. We are doing the Scherzo from A Midsummer Night's Dream by Mendelssohn. So with the Scherzo, this is one of the technical passages that we procure when we have auditions, and it's really all about stifling momentum and making sure you have over-articulation. One of the important things to practice is obviously slow practice, but measured practice, and making sure that you're really paying attention to how you're articulating the notes and accenting. And if you'll notice, when you look at the reference point music that I have at the end of this video, you have a lot of accents placed in strategic spots. Because it's in 3/8 and you have a lot of 16th notes, the momentum gets lost in the middle of the series of 16ths when you have a set of 6. So it's important to make sure that you're actually picking up momentum again when you play the 4th 16th note. Like that, okay? And that needs to be practiced under tempo and then brought through different velocities to get it where it should be, which is quite quick, which is a vivace tempo. So I find it helpful to go ahead and set the metronome at 120 and make it actually 8th note equals 120. And I know it seems like a very monotonous project, but after a while, you loop it like this, you'll get a really good momentum, and then you'll be easy by the time you get into the sense of feeling it. A dotted quarter equals 82, okay? So what I'm gonna do is show you what I mean by how to practice it. So I'm gonna do a couple runs of just a part of it. So here we are. 1, 2. That's one spot, but now if I loop it, I'm going to loop it up quite a bit, but you want to go through every revolution. Here I am now at around 160, and you're going to hear how it articulates clear. 1, 2. Now that you've gone ahead and done all the way up to 200, 8th note equals 200, you want to be able to feel it in 1. So you want to go ahead and set the metronome at a different setting, but quite slower. Then you can eventually loop it up to dotted quarter equals 82. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set it for, probably around dotted quarter equals 60. So I'm feeling 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to try that. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. And then you work your way through that until you get up to 82, and you're able to play it fluidly. Now, that's just for the first portion. I do want to point out that once you hit measure 16, the accents change slightly. You want to be accenting at the beginning of the measure so that way you can work your way up to the tenor clef portion. So pushing off the B natural is very important there. Now, the transition here, there is other opinions on how this passage should be played in terms of fingerings. I find it the easiest is to go ahead and enlist thumb position. So once I play that G, I bring my second finger up to the A flat, put my first finger on G, and bring my thumb up for the F. So this is what it looks like in transition in slow motion. Now I'm ready to set up the next few measures. I have, then I'm going to pivot over to 3 extended for the E, 2 extended for the D, and then 1 for the C. Then back to my 2. Measure 20 is 3 extended, 2 extended, 3, thumb, 1, 2. Then it sets you up beautifully from 21 to the end. You're all in thumb position. Measure 24, you're going to play 3, 2, 1, pivot back to 1 for the F sharp. and then you're set for the rest of the measure, okay? If you get snags along the way, work on layer effect with this, just like we did in the scales. You're going to add a note at a time. That will help you get through those little spots that don't seem to work with the loop effect. So this is the way I would approach working with Mendelssohn's Midsummer Night's Dream, and hopefully that's helpful. Just be mindful of where those accent points are. Really make sure that you're accenting on those weaker up bows. Make sure you're stifling momentum so you're not floating your bow, and then also on quarter notes, making sure you're planting it before you start 16th notes again. Hopefully that helps a little bit. Wish you luck on it. Happy practicing.